So how does the law of attraction apply to making us happy?
Well, first of all, the law of attraction is not about bringing couples together.
I didn't think so.
Right. The law of attraction is really what you think about in your mind, you bring about in your life. What you think about, you bring about.
Okay.
And it's a great catchy phrase to really sum it up for us. So if you tend to focus on the negative things that are happening in your life, you're not making enough money, you're not in the job that you really want, you aren't having good family relations, maybe with siblings or something like that, you're going to bring on more negativity.
And that's how most of us think.
And that's how, yes, because that's the problem. So you tend to focus on the problem. What we don't tend to focus on as much is what's working right in our lives. If you focus on the positive things that you have, even in the midst of all the problems, we all have problems and we all have good things happening too. And if you focus on the good things, you actually perpetuate more good to come into your life. So you end up attracting more of the positive things. But there's one thing that I think people sometimes miss with the law of attraction. So what you think about, you bring about, but you also have to genuinely feel the feelings behind what it is that you want.
Oh, explain that.
Yes, and this is really key with the law, because you can say out of your mouth that you want anything in your life. And if it doesn't show up, it doesn't show up. And there's no time frame. So if you're saying, I want that new position, or I want that new car or house, it could be material, it could be relationships, whatever it is that you want, you have to feel like you already have it. Like every cell of your body knows that you want that job or you want that relationship, and you have to really feel like the money is already in your bank account, like the relationship is, you're already having it. And the way you do it is to behave that way towards the other relationships you already have in your life. You know, you have to behave as if it's already happening to you, that you feel it. And sometimes that's hard. You know, what you have to do is feel as much as you can now. If you've never had it, let's say you want a certain salary. If you've never had that, it might be hard to really connect to what it feels like if you were living on that salary. Do the best you can, or find a role model or somebody who is living that way and behave like them. Just say, the money's already here, I've got it, it's awesome, this is what I do with it, this is how I behave if I had the money. And slowly you start feeling like you already have it, and you start getting a little bit more clear on making that connection between the feelings and what you're thinking about.
Okay.
That's really the key behind it. And the thing is that people want it overnight. Doesn't usually happen that way. Your mind, the universe does not know the difference between what you're imagining and what is real, between imagination and reality, I always say.
Okay.
So get it in your head first, put the feelings behind it, the universe connects with it, and you start bringing that into your life. It's really that simple, but you have to stick with it. You can't interrupt that positive thought process by going back to the problems of what's happening in your life. You interrupt that process, it doesn't show up for you. And that's really the basis of the law of attraction.
That makes sense. So positivity. That
Breeds more.
Wow, something to think about.
Yes, it sounds like a simple concept, but not always easy.
Thanks so much, Edna.